Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another developer message. As some of you may or may not know, we are coming on the 6-month mark of development on the game Let's Live, and with that being in mind, I kind of wanted to just go over where the game has come from that point, from the beginning until now. I know that I kind of do a lot of recaps and I show what's been done and what everything's gotten to, and this one's going to be just a shortened version of that, showing kind of the initial beginning starting points for a lot of the things that I worked on, and now exactly where they're at, where I plan to be in the next 6 months from now, and then hopefully moving forward we can figure out what's going to be done in terms of a timeline, when we can expect alpha and beta dates, along with hopefully figuring out servers and things along that nature. So with that being said, I really do appreciate everyone that's been here within this first 6-month span to support the growth and the development of the game. For those of you guys that don't know, I stream Monday through Friday on my Twitch channel the development that I work on every single day. So if you guys want to see what I do from day to day in terms of the work, you can always come over and check that out. But otherwise, I try and post some type of weekly update through the Twitter page for the game Let's Live. And then at least once a month, I try and update some type of developer message here on the YouTube channel. So within the first 6 months, I can say that a lot of work has been done. There's a lot of beneficial things that I'm glad have been finished or are at the point that they're at already. I would have to say that the next 6 months is going to be a lot of refining and doing a lot of things that I've already kind of started working on doing, which is very small, kind of tedious things, placing sidewalks, placing furniture within buildings, doing a lot of things like that. And these are all things that I guess I've kind of spoken about in the past, but I just want to let you guys know that with having so much of the early map shaping and the development for the map itself to be finished so fast helps a lot in terms of now I get to take more time to make sure that everything that I place is placed in the right way. Nothing is done in a speedy way so that there's mess ups or glitches or errors in terms of when you go in and play. And then that'll make things faster in terms of getting to the alpha and beta stages. So I hope that by the end of this next 6 months, I would like to spend this time doing the tedious stuff. So there may not be as frequent of updates in terms of noticeable things that you guys will see for progress, but I can tell you that I'm doing something every single day. There's small props being placed, there's furniture being built, there's plenty of houses that, pretty much all the houses within the map still need to have the interiors and the furnitures laid out. I still have to lay out a lot of the driveways along with making the door mechanics and all of that stuff working and operational. But the good thing is I'm starting it now already. I had originally thought that this was all something that I was going to be doing after a year. I thought I was going to be spending the first year doing a lot of the shaping and the map making, along with just trying to get the props and models or making the props and models that were necessary to get to that point. Luckily, things have been sped up. I've been able to access and make the things that I've needed in a faster rate. So now we get to spend more time refining and making sure that everything looks good and operates the way it should, so that hopefully when it comes to doing the alpha release and the beta testing, there's going to be less problems and fewer problems, so that when you guys report the problems that you do find or you report the few issues that you do find, we'll be able to fix those right away and get right into the next step and just kind of shrink down the time in terms of the expected release for Let's Live. So with that being said, I know that this is just a short message. A lot of the stuff that I'm talking about now I've kind of talked about in the past, but that's because I'm already getting to the tedious parts of laying the monotonous things out. A lot of the streams that have been going on are laying out fences and laying out sidewalks, and I'm going to start getting into laying in the interiors of buildings. I know that I'm kind of repeating myself going over all of this, but that's pretty much where it's at. The next thing after that is making sure that all of the weapons are going to operate and have all of the appropriate sounds, and making sure that all of the items and the crafting items, and making sure that the base building is all going to be the way it is. But I want to pretty much have the map 110% finished, so that then all I have to do moving forward is just getting all of the coding finished, so then I can test it on the already finished map and know what needs to be tweaked within the coding for the rest of the items and the crafting and the base building. So once the map is completely done, I can move forward into that, which then will lead us into the tests and the open beta testing for the community. I hope you guys are excited about that. For the time being, if you guys want to just, do whatever you can to try and stay active, I really do appreciate it. I know that I'm not giving you guys something every day, and it's not very exciting to kind of see almost the same thing done on stream every day, but that's just the process of game development. So with that being said, thanks again for 6 months of support. I will let you guys know again continuously kind of what's been going on, what the next step is going to be, and we'll see and we'll recap again in another 6 months of the progress from this point till the progress that we're at in, I guess, May of next year. So with that being said, thank you guys very much. I really do appreciate it, and I will check you guys tomorrow with more development. Thank you so much, and goodbye.